What is happening, YouTube? It's your boy, the Bruce Ree, and today I'm bringing you some gameplay from an online ranked match. My opponent today is I have Rabies BN, and he'll be using the Raiders, and I'll be using the Chargers. And the Raiders versus Chargers was a rivalry game rivalry that I didn't really know was too passionate until I moved down to California when I was stationed there in the Navy for 6 years. And let me tell you, those San Diego fans hate the Raiders fans and vice versa. And I got a story for you guys I'll bring up a little bit later that really changed my mind on the on NFL rivalries and which ones and how I rank them as the most hated rivalry. Well, it's the Super Bowl, day after the Super Bowl. The Baltimore Ravens beat the San Francisco 49ers, and I thought the 49ers were going to win, and I don't think that I don't know, I guess I still just don't give Baltimore Ravens enough credit. I just look at that team and I don't see the championship team, but hey, all the props to them. They pulled it off. It's crazy. I mean, they just did a very good job. They played very well. They got hot at the right time, and they just beat everybody in their path. So, I mean, nothing wrong with that. They went ahead and they just played a great game. And you can't hate on, like, a team that just does well like that. So, I mean, good for them. Congratulations to the Ravens and all the Ravens fans on the Super Bowl this year. It was actually a pretty sweet Super Bowl, even with the power outage. That was just kind of hilarious. It's almost like the Ravens just shut the power off, like it's over, it's done. Except it wasn't done because the 49ers came back and rallied to make it such a close game at the end. And that the Ravers defense really stepped up well on that goal line stand and just rejected the 49ers. It was a sweet game. It was a good game to watch. It was an exciting game. The Harbaugh brothers, it was all the hype that was necessary. The fake punt, it was just a lot of cool stuff. A lot of neat stuff. So yeah, I mean, even the blackout, that was kind of interesting in the way that it happened. I know I was listening to talk radio this morning. Some people are talking about how it was a scheme by like bettors, like in the betting, like people who had money on the game, like kind of made it happen, or the game wasn't going their way, so they shut the lights off. Or I think some other they were saying that it was like disgruntled New Orleans fans trying to get back at Roger Goodell. I mean, there's all these conspiracy theories out there. Gonna break in the action for use a pick. Got him, coach. Give me that Mario coin. Atari Bigby comes up when he tries to test me over the middle. I guess you don't know. I want to touch on a couple other things. I was looking at the view counts in my videos, and one of my videos was extremely high view count compared to the others. I think I'm averaging around 80 to 100 views on my MSSL series. But I posted one other ranked gameplay, and it actually broke 300, which is about triple what I'm averaging on the MSSL. So I was pretty excited to see that. It was pretty awesome. And I go out and I want to thank everybody. I want to thank all the people that subscribe so far, the people that are taking time out of their day to view my videos and watch this gameplay. And I really just want to give out a thank you. I really appreciate it. And you know what? It's tough, I guess, starting out on YouTube. A lot of the prominent commentators here, and they'll tell you, and I've messaged a couple of them. I've gotten some responses. Monster Chap, he's been messaging me back, and he's been really helpful with starting off my channel. And they'll tell you that. I mean, in the beginning, it's just tough because you don't get many views, you don't get many likes, and sometimes it feels like nobody's actually appreciating it. But to see a view count like that, and to see people subscribing, new subscribers every single day, I mean, it's exciting for me, and it makes me want to keep putting out videos, and I'm excited to get stuff out to you guys. And I've got a lot of stuff in the works, and I just want to put out some good content. I want to entertain you guys, put out some good content, hopefully give some tips and help out people that are struggling. I'm not the greatest Madden player in the world. I never said I was. I mean, a lot of guys can beat me, and a lot of guys have beat me. But I mean, I can help where I can. I know some things. I know some plays, defense, offense. I can philosophies, progressions, like things that I can help you with. And I plan on trying to do a segment called Replay in the future. and it would basically just dissect one of the plays during the game and try to shed some light on what went on in the play, how it was prepared, how it was diagnosed, how it progressed, and then the end result. So I mean, that would be a pretty cool little thing I can get out, and it'll be real short, just a little tutorial on it. But hopefully I'll have that out in the near future. But yeah, no, just thank you for watching. And to those of you that this may be the first video you watch, then hopefully you like what you see, you sub up, and you have some fun with me along with this, growing this channel and taking it from nothing to something. Right here we get a user pick. Got him, coach. Give me that Mario coin. He tried to test my user once again, and it's just not gonna happen. Not over the middle like that. I'm not gonna let it happen. Not gonna let that ball slip by me. But right here, I say, here, you can just have the ball right back, and I toss him a little Mario coin for his user pick, and that ends up ending the half right there. So we take into the second half. We're up 14-7, and this goon goes ahead and onside kicks me coming right out of the gates. So I mean, we'll dive a little bit into the gameplay right here. I know for the first half I was mostly talking about Super Bowl and subs and everything, but here we go. We'll get into this gameplay. So I got so my mentality here is I'm seeing some fag D from him. I'm seeing not a lot of blitzes. So my mentality is to run the ball with Ryan Matthews, try to get some receivers open downfield, utilize Gates. You know, Phillip Rivers has a good arm, and just try to really put this nail in the coffin and get a 2 possession lead on the Raiders. And that's the biggest thing right now. So right here I dot up Malcolm Floyd on the right for the touchdown and take my 2 possession lead that I was talking about a little bit ago. So he gets the ball back, and he's got he's got Terrell Pryor in there, and he's trying to make things happen. Oh yeah, but I also said I'd touch on the story about the Chargers and the Raiders, and I'll go back to that real quickly. So me and a couple of my buddies, if you don't know, I was in the Navy, and I was stationed out of San Diego, so I was living in San Diego. I'm originally from the Boston area in Massachusetts, but I was living out there, and we went to go watch a game at Hooters in downtown San Diego, and we were there watching the game. It was Raiders-Chargers, and everybody was getting drunk and rowdy, and we ended up leaving the bar, and my buddy was just going to pay the tab, and we were going to grab the car and come pick him up. Well, we grabbed the car, and we're on our way back, and we're pulling up right in front of the Hooters, and lo and behold, a beer bottle gets chucked right out of the front window, smashing the glass right over the car. It was pretty nuts. I guess there was a bar brawl in Hooters. You know, imagine all these Hooters chicks just screaming and dancing around, and they're skipping. It was a sight to see. It was funny. There was guys running out. The cops were called and everything. It was very very intense to be a part of right there. My buddy came running out and jumped in the car, and we took off. It was just kind of a crazy Hooters, Chargers, Raiders, and that's the moment that I realized that the Raiders-Chargers rivalry was something to take seriously. They really, really don't like each other. Those fans do not like each other. But that was it. As you saw, I got a couple user picks there. He got a user pick, and so I mean, he's not having a really easy time throwing the ball against me, especially with Terrell Pryor. I don't really know why anybody would use Terrell Pryor other than if they want to run that option game and try to use the mobile quarterback, but I don't know. I can't stand inaccurate quarterbacks, and that's all he can take in this game too. So he's going to go ahead and he's going to quit out. If you enjoyed this video in any way, I mean, I know I was talking a lot about not about the gameplay, but if you enjoyed the gameplay, if you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, let me know you're there. Comment if you want to see anything specific in any videos. Until next time, Bruce Ree, out.